There was another rumor, too, at one point that you were being considered to play James Bond. Now, how serious did those discussions ever become, and did they ever talk to you about it?
Not very serious.
Okay. Right. Would that have been something you would have been interested in doing?
No.
Okay.
There was a rumor regarding the James Bond films that you were approached at one time about playing that. Is that true? Was there ever any discussion about that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Pierce Brosnan is the perfect James Bond.
Yeah.
I'd like to play the bad guy in Bond.
Ah.
One day, that'd be fun.
Right.
James Bond I was offered, and I said at the time, which makes my IQ drop about 40 points there, that I didn't think anybody but an Englishman could play the part, and I think I probably would have enjoyed it. I felt a lot like Sean Connery probably felt, that I didn't know which spoon to pick up and how was I going to play Bond, James Bond.
It was a bit of a problem, you know. You couldn't replace Sean Connery very easily because he was a master of Bond from the beginning. And so we had to put our heads together and think quite quickly. And putting your head together the way I did at that point wasn't very good, because I chose a chap who walked into the hairdressing room here at in London, and that was George Lazenby. It was a good film, but it didn't do as good as the others with Roger Moore later.
Because I got laughs in the theatre when I was playing drama, I thought that I was a comedian, and I tried being a stand-up comic. It's very difficult, very difficult. My opening line, I'll show you how bad I was. My opening line, I can always remember, was, funny thing happened to me as I came into the theatre. A little boy rushed up and he said, "Are you Doris Day?" I said, "No, I always comb my hair this way." Now, from that moment on, the act got worse. That was the highlight. Boom, silence built.
Well, he was actually Fleming's choice from the beginning. Very few people know that. Fleming asked us if we could get, and I said, "Well, he's tied up in the series, and we don't know if we can get him." And so it didn't work out to getting him. So that was when we got Sean Connery, who was not Fleming's choice until after he met him. After the picture started in Jamaica, we went out to Golden Eye, where he had a home. He met Sean, and he liked him very much.
Well, it's a constant point of reference. It's something that's very much in the eyes of the beholders. I can't dismiss the period because it was over a period of, it's nearly 30 years now. It was 1962 when I started doing the films, and I'm 38 now. You know? People forget, you know, people come up and they start talking to me about these films, and when I tell them how long ago it is, a lot of them don't like it.
Ever since I did the Bond movies, I've been recognizable everywhere in the world. I once went to do a documentary about wolves, which was a project of mine some years ago, and flew up to one of the most deserted, remote Eskimo villages in the world, and the whole village came out onto the ice runway saying, "James Bond, James Bond, James Bond." So ever since then, yeah, I guess I have been recognizable.
And every time I go to a Bond film, that opening thing when you walk by, I mean, shoot at the camera,
yeah,
people just break into applause.
Yeah.
When you originally shot that opening, what was going through your mind? And did it just seem
Lots of
surreal?
laughter. Very surreal. I mean, it's a really wild thing to do, because we've all seen it, grown up on it. Connery comes in, Moore comes in. But in essence, in truth, it's a huge sound stage. It's a white box. The camera's way back there. And you have to walk from this side of the stage to that side of the stage. But halfway through, you have to do the gun. So, if you know, you're to say you're a little self-conscious, yes. It's the outtakes are funny. I mean, some of the postures and attitudes looks like I had piles. You know, preparation H, James Bond. When I'm in a tricky situation, when I get those moments, Yes.